Hi everybody, I'm Kirk Thies from University Honda, and this is the 2019 Honda Ridgeline. Now the 2019 Ridgeline is what they would call a carryover model, meaning there wasn't any significant changes in the last year or even the year before that. 2017 was when the Ridgeline came out as a fully new redesigned vehicle. Honda took a little break from the previous Ridgeline, totally went down to the drawing board and came back with something that we think is pretty phenomenal. Couple changes in this year. They've taken some features that were already existing in the higher trim levels and spread them across the entire line. So this is an RTL-E. It's the top of the line, except for there's a black edition above it, which is also black, but changes some of the appearance things. Black wheels, different grille, different seats, kind of all, it just looks a little different, but the features are the same. But these higher trim levels always had a sliding rear window that is now in a couple lower trim levels, as well as they added USB ports to kind of the entire line. So they spread the wealth on a couple features, and they've spread the moonroof to some of the lower trim levels in the line as well. But I drive a Ridgeline, I love it. So I will show you some things that I've come to really appreciate and what I think separates this car from other trucks. So if we take a look into the back seat here, first you'll notice there's quite a bit of room actually. This isn't far from a full-sized SUV as far as the cab is concerned. But one really cool thing that Honda did, and they had this in the old Ridgeline as well, but these seats allow for storage in this whole floor area. The difference between this generation and the previous generation is the clearance is higher. There's more room underneath it, and more importantly, specifically room enough for a golf bag. That was why they designed it. But even if you're not a golfer, you can just fit more stuff under there. For me, it's fishing gear. So one thing to mention, you've probably heard it or even said it, but the Ridgeline isn't a real truck. People say that because it's not a body on frame construction. It is a unibody construction. So what that means is this is built more like a car, but that allows it to handle better, ride more smoothly. And the big downfall in the past was just the ability to have things in the bed, full on payload, weight in the bed of the truck. In this new generation, they upped the payload to where it's on par with every other truck in its class. 1,460 pounds is what you can put in the back of this, haul it safely. But what's even better about this bed is we're used to trucks doing this. That's baseline expectations. But Honda was always able to keep its signature swinging gate, which allows you to access the hidden trunk. This is what unibody construction gets you. It gets you the ability to use space for storage. This trunk is awesome because it's weather sealed. You can keep luggage in here. Also has drain plugs so that you could fill it with ice, throw drinks in there, use it as a cooler. Honda's idea is to make this the ultimate tailgating vehicle. Back here is a full-size regular plug, which is powerful enough on these upper trim levels to actually power like a big screen television. It works great. You can plug your blender in there, whatever you want. And the car will actually run it until it can't and actually let you know. It'll turn it off before it kills the battery. So if we take a look inside, again, this is the RTL-E, so it's got full navigation, all the features, but really well thought out, easy to use interior. You've got Honda's sensing suite on the RTL-E and black trim levels. And all your controls to turn those features on or off are right here on the steering wheel. Things like adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning, collision mitigation system, lane keep assist. The new safety equipment that uses cameras and radars to basically keep you in your lane and ideally not hitting the car in front of you. So what's nice is you can adjust that all right here on the steering wheel, as well as answer your calls, adjust the radio, but pretty simple, easy to use. You've got dual climate control, heated front seats, and of course rear air and heat for the back. This display has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which allows you to run basically your phone and its apps right on the main display of the car. So navigation is nice, but maybe you don't need it, especially when you can run Apple Maps. Another really cool feature on this interior is this whole platform right here. So closed, this is big enough for a bag, purse, man purse, or you open this up and it's simple, just a giant space. You also have some more power outlets down here too. Coming around to the front, let's take a look at what's under the hood. This is a 3.5 liter V6 engine. It's got 280 horsepower. And the Ridgeline comes in an all-wheel drive version and a two-wheel drive version. We pretty much only will have the all-wheel drive version in stock because the Ridgeline is a fairly limited production vehicle anyway. The all-wheel drive system of this car is very sophisticated to where it is a front-wheel drive car that as soon as those start to slip, the rear wheels can kick in and they can shift from side to side as well. So it has 4 different driving modes: normal, snow, mud, and sand. And you just engage those with the push of a button on the fly, and it adjusts the sensitivity and basically heightens the senses of the car. Snow is the main one that we'll see, and I've driven it in snow mode and without. Snow mode definitely helps. Really smart development, engineering as far as how this car handles in the different elements. Okay, so there's one more thing I want to show you on this truck that's extra special about the Ridgeline. We've got some music playing up in the cab. Not so special. However, with the push of a button, we just turned this full truck bed into one giant speaker. Honda's hidden little drivers behind the built-in bed liner that basically vibrate this and make it just one big giant woofer, which is perfect for tailgating and any other thing. So, once again, if you are interested in this truck or any other Honda, you know where to find us, 9th Street in Corvallis or at uhonda.com. And as always, thank you for watching.